Welcome back, everyone. Lancescurv here. Surprise attack. We're going to jump right on this one before I go to sleep. We have to talk about this. The days are numbered. I want to speak about Barack Obama, Kamala Harris, and the whole rest of the Democratic clowns that are out there. See, this is why on the banner we see their true colors shining through. I want to speak about them and their relationship with us as Black people in America, American Africans, melanated people, copper-colored people, whatever you want to call it. That's us, the original people of the planet Earth. Got me? Let's take a little history lesson here because apparently some of us need a reminder. The Democratic Party has never been a true ally to Black people. From the very beginning, they've stood against the interests of our community, despite the loyal support of Black voters who have somehow been convinced that they're our only option. Let's look at the facts. Slavery and segregation. The Democrats were the party of slavery. No matter what they taught you in school, this is it. They fought tooth and nail to keep us in chains. After the Civil War, they were the architects of Jim Crow segregation, ensuring that Black Americans remained second-class citizens for over a century. A century. Is that love? Opposition to civil rights. Democratic politicians from the South filibustered against the Civil Rights Act of 1964, if you didn't know. It was Republicans who pushed that legislation through, while the Democrats fought to keep the status quo. The crime bill. Fast forward to 1994, when the so-called crime bill passed under Democratic leadership. This legislation disproportionately incarcerated Black men, creating the prison industrial complex that continues to destroy our communities to this very day. And guess who supported it? Joe Biden. The man Harris is now running alongside. Earth Angel, welcome on in. We're going to be doing this regular again. Thank you for bearing with me because it's a lot of work that we're doing over here, but it's sure paying off. Every election cycle, the Democratic Party pulls out the same dusty playbook, appeal to Black voters at the last minute, throw in some vague promises, and assume we'll fall in line. They play on our fears, making us believe that the Republicans are the boogeyman and the Democrats are our only salvation. But when have they ever delivered on those promises? It reminds me of the old song by Janet Jackson, "What have you done for me lately? But what have you done for me at all?" When was the last time the Democratic Party truly dealt with the issues that plague our communities? Poverty, police brutality, systemic racism. The wealth gap? They don't. They've mastered the art of lip service, giving us symbolism without substance. We get Juneteenth as a national holiday, but not reparations. We get Black Lives Matter murals, but no meaningful police reform. It's all smoke and mirrors. I can already hear the Democratic loyalists crying foul. These are the folks who've been so thoroughly indoctrinated by the party that they can't see the forest for the trees. They believe that voting Democrat is the only way forward for Black people, even though the party's track record shows otherwise. These are the same people who will jump to defend Kamala Harris and Barack Obama as if their lives depended on it. They'll say, well, at least they're better than Trump. But is that really the standard we should be using? Why do we, as Black people, continue to support a party that has consistently failed us? It is because we've been so deeply conditioned to believe that the Democrats are our only option. Or is it because we've been too afraid to explore alternatives? Either way, the time has come to break free from the cycle of dependency. Let's talk about the hypocrisy. The Democratic Party knows how to play the long game. They position themselves as champions of civil rights and equality. But when the rubber meets the road, they sell us out every time. Remember how Obama bailed out the banks after the financial crisis, but did nothing to address the wealth gap between Black and white Americans? Or how he failed to take any meaningful action on police reform after Ferguson and the countless other cases of police brutality. And now they're trying to convince us to vote for Kamala Harris, a woman who has a track record of locking up Black men as a prosecutor in California. They think they can get away with it because she has a brown face and claims to be Black. But we're not buying it anymore. Black America, it's time to wake up. The Democratic Party has been using us for far too long. We are not a monolith, and we don't owe them our votes just because they throw us a few crumbs every election cycle. It's time to think critically about who we support and why. It's time to demand more than symbolism and empty promises. If they want our vote, they need to earn it by addressing the real issues in our communities and delivering tangible results. Let's not be fooled by the Barack Obama and Kamala Harrises of the world. They are products of the system, engineered to keep us pacified and under control. We need real leaders who understand our struggles because they've lived them, not elites pretending to know our pain. Willie Rivers, welcome on in. Earth Angel, of course, I greeted you. Welcome on in. And there are a few people who are in, well, not in the chat, but necessarily they're watching. And I wanted to say that I just wanted to say those few words tonight. I'm going to come back tomorrow evening and do it a little longer because I was up from 3 o'clock this morning and had a nonstop day. And right now it's 10:57. But I said, let me give a little warm up. I wrote 3 articles today. It's on Lancescurv. And just like I said in the chat room, pinned to the top, if you're not subscribed to Lancescurv.com, go there on the homepage and actually on every page, and you'll see a spot there. And let me direct you to it. I think I moved it around a little bit, but I want you to be able to go there. Okay, if you go on your computer, it's on the left-hand side. It says email subscriptions. You put your name if you want, or unnamed, and you put your email address. And every time I post a new article, it automatically goes to your inbox so you don't miss. And every time I put the dialogue from a show, like I'm about to do, you'll get it there also. So everything that I jotted down as far as my notes and spoke, you'll get it there. Kofi, welcome, welcome. Gotta say, it's beautiful down here in Ghana. I'm sleeping real good. I mean, the weather's phenomenal. The breeze up here in the mountains, not cold, but cool, but nice, still, and warm. It's a beautiful thing. And we're wrapping up a lot of work. There's still more to be done, but the light is at the end of the tunnel and everything is coming out very fabulous. And I'm very happy with the results. Right now, I'm very tired and I'm gonna sign off. I don't really want to, but I will be back tomorrow, and much earlier I will be. possibly with 2 different shows. I'm going to try to keep up to 3 articles a day. This was 1 show before I go to bed, and we're going to do 2 tomorrow. This is what I would like to do. So anyway, much love to you all. This was just a little taste. I had to bring that point up, and I will talk to you. Yes, I did, brother. Yes, I did. I'm so sorry that I didn't acknowledge or even respond back. I didn't do that on purpose. I've been going to the 15th round and dropping every single day. And thank you so much. And we're going to definitely talk directly. And I thank you for that, because that comes from the heart. And I appreciate that, because that's why I do what I do, because it comes from the heart. Anyway, I'm dropping down a little bit. I'm going to sleep. I'm going to get up. I have some appointments here tomorrow and certain estimates. And in between, I'll be writing and doing the shows. So look for that tomorrow. But thank you so much for being here. And thank you so much for your support. The best is yet to come. Thank you so much. Much love to you all. Take care.